And if you don't talk in the mic, they won't hear you. And I can't get any feedback.
The Sportscaster synonymous with Texarkana. Hey, come on, it's the Italian Stallion.
Y'all can't hear it, probably.
Fox Sports
You'd have to
Radio
have the cans on.
1400. Bob Del Giorno.
And good morning. Welcome to the leadoff man with the Italian Stallion, Bobby D. What a show we have for you. In case you're just tuning in, you may have not heard what happened. Last night at Hawk Stadium, the Pleasant Grove Hawks JV football team, coached by Coach Devin Wyatt, defeated their opponent, Spring Hill, 43-8. They won the district championship. We've got them in the studio, our studio audience. Give them a round of applause.
Yeah, let's go Hawks.
They hoisted the trophy. The fans stormed the field. The place was packed. Unfortunately, half of them came dressed as empty seats. But I'm going to tell you all something. I'm going to talk to each and every one of them. In fact, that'll be Bobby D's athletic briefs. That and the fact that the Astros pitched a no-hitter and the Mavericks won. Also, we're going to try to give away $100 with the secret sound of the day, brought to you by Freddy's Fast Cash on Richmond Road and Texas Boulevard, where Freddie brought in thousands of dollars in free loans. Freddie says, let them have it. And everybody always asks me, Bob, why do you give away so many cash prizes and gifts of all sizes? I'll tell you why, and I like to teach these young kids from Pleasant Grove the same thing.
Whatever happened to, am I my brother's keeper, huh?
That's what it's all about. But what we have to do first, before we talk about all that, we got to take a look at our weather, brought to you by Texarkana personal injury attorney Monty Murray. If you're injured in an accident, you may be entitled to compensation. Call Monty Murray, 903-823-3000. And in case you didn't know, they moved up almost all of the high school football games to tonight, because they're expecting bad weather tomorrow. Today, partly sunny, high 78. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy, low 63. Then tomorrow, 70% chance of a shower or thunderstorm, otherwise partly sunny, and a high of 78. Friday night, 100% chance of a shower or thunderstorm. Now remember, this is your emergency management station. If any weather warnings break out, yours truly, Bobby D, will break in, the hardest working man in radio. And if you're just tuning in, the Pleasant Grove Hawks JV football team with Coach Wyatt, who's standing over here with his phone sideways, and General Patton, our official cameraman of the JV football team from PG, who won the district championship yesterday, are in here. First of all, on this mic over here, what's your name again? Wait, that's Roland?
Yeah.
It's Roland in the studio, ladies and gentlemen. I know Roland Ritchie. He was the Rogers Trophy player of the game. Talk about the long pass that you caught yesterday. Was that right, the quarterback?
Yeah, so basically it was like a bunch pass. They thought Jay Rich was getting the ball, so they came down and blitz, and then Ben threw a dive right over them, and I had to run and go get it and score it.
He threw a dime. Give him a round of applause. How Ritchie?
Yeah.
We like to give everybody a nickname. He's so good in JV. I'm telling you, one day he's going to be drafted by them boys, the Dallas Cowboys. His new nickname is Rollin', Rollin', Rollin'. Richie Rich. He's going to get a huge contract one day. Hey, who's this guy? I know him.
Hey, Kevin Greer.
Kevin Greer. Aren't you a tackle?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw you out there. Did you get any pancake blocks?
Yes, sir.
Your comments on being the JV district champ, what's it mean to you?
I mean, man, it means a whole lot to me, like 3 years in a row is so crazy to me, I'm glad we stayed together as a team. I hope we can win another one next year.
Well, I was a real big JV player. That's why I appreciate you guys. That's why I wanted to go to that district championship. Who's this guy over here with the hoodie?
Jay Rich.
You're Jay Rich.
Yes, sir.
Jay Rich. So we got Richie Rich and Jay Rich. I'm going to guess he's a cornerback.
Yes, sir.
Shut down cornerback. He's all over the receivers like a cheap suit. Your comment on the district championship?
I mean, it's like, it was cool when, three years in a row we get district champs. It's really good. Stick together and, yeah.
That's awesome, son. Now, listen. We got to keep this show going. This is the leadoff man on Fox Sports Texarkana 97.1 FM, 1400 AM. Bob Del Giorno with the Pleasant Grove Hawks JV football team, coached by Devin Wyatt. Their head coach in here. They're celebrating their district championship. But What we're going to do now, every morning on the show, we say a prayer. Our prayer every morning on the Leadoff Man show is brought to you by Church on the Rock. If you already have a church family, Church on the Rock thinks that's terrific. Keep it up. If you don't, you're welcome at Church on the Rock. So join us with a cup of coffee and a prayer this morning, like we always do, on the Leadoff Man to start off our day. And I did post it on the Facebook page, and I'm scrolling down to it. And we have a lot of news stories on there too, so it's taken me a while to get to the prayer. And this is what they call, I want the kids to know this, ad-libbing on the radio. But here's our prayer. I finally found it. Dear Jesus, thank you for the brand new day. Please declare your promises of goodness in our life. I know your promises are sure and they will come to pass. We ask that you please declare into our lives good health, a long life, prosperity. Help us to enjoy all your goodness, now and always. Be with us, Lord. May this day be a blessing, and may there be miracles. We give you the glory for our football team at PG's JV District Championship, and we ask that you keep everybody safe with the travels to the varsity game tonight. In Jesus' name, amen. And give the Lord a hand clap this morning. Huh? Isn't he great? And you know what? While we have time, I want to take a look at Bobby D's athletic briefs.
It's Bobby D's
My underwear needs to be clean.
Athletic Briefs.
Brought to you by Flying Burger and Seafood, where the burgers are so good, they're flying right out the door. We're having a seat change over there because we have all these football players in here. We got 3 new guys coming in that we're going to talk to in a second. But Bobby D's athletic briefs, the big story last night was Christian Javier and Houston's bullpen combined on just the second no-hitter in World Series history, silencing the Phillies and their fans. They beat the Phillies 5-0. It's only the second no-hitter in World Series history. The last one, the perfect game by Don Larson when the Yankees beat the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1956. I doubt any of us were around for that. They play Game 5 tonight. The World Series tied at 2 games each. We will not have it on 94.1 FM ESPN tonight. We'll have to pick it up with Game 6 Saturday because the Pleasant Grove Hawks varsity football team is going to be on the radio tonight over at Spring Hill, kickoff at 7. The Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. They defeated the Utah Jazz 103-100. Luka Doncic, 33 points, also 11 assists. That's Bobby D's athletic briefs. And I say now we take a look at the stat of the day.
People throw out numbers and stats and gibberish to cloud our day. So we know there can only be one stat of the day. And here it is.
The stat of the day is 30. Luka Doncic of the Dallas Mavericks, who had 30 points last night, became the third NBA player to score 30 or more points in his team's first 7 games of a season. The last one to do it, Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain back in 1962 and 1963. You kids don't know Wilt the Stilt. I don't even know if you know Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. These guys were great. The Big O, Oscar Robertson. Look them up on YouTube. By the way, the stat of the day was brought to you by Fuzzy's Taco Shop on the corner of Texas Boulevard and North State Line, where you can go by and have a party on the patio. Coming up on the news, I hear Governor Abbott was in town at Big. Did you kids know I rap? No? I am the Italian Stallion, but I used to be a rapper down in Nolens. Yeah, I'm going to tell you about it right now. I'm going to rap right now for y'all. Here we go. Let's do it. I need y'all to go. Can you do that? Here I go. I'm the freaky one. Bobby D, everyone wants to be like me. All the brothers in the neighborhood said, Freaky, how did you get so good? You see, I'm known all over the land, from California to the Rio Grande. And if you want to be cool like me, hang out with the JV from PG. Yeah! They are the district champions in the studio on the Leadoff Man. Fox Sports, Texarkana 97.1 FM and 1400 AM. Pour a cup of coffee. We got to talk. I had to rap. I should have said something about Coach Bryant. Hey, are you Henderson State or Washington? Okay, I don't want to say Henderson State. You probably don't like it. I'm in the Rock and Roll Air Force. You ever heard of that?
Just now.
Leonard Skinner. Hey, some rapper got killed.
Brought to you by
There you
Brown
go.
Homes.
Was he popular?
Dedicated to delivering
I say-
amazing homes with quality construction.
What's his name? We're going to have a
Call
moment of
Browning
silence.
Homes
I
at
like his name. What's his name?
903-255-0025.
His name was Takeoff. He's from Shreveport.
Complete news updates.
I think he was.
Yeah, Fox
Oh, he was?
Texarkana.com.
Atlanta, Texas.
Texarkana's news leader, Fox
I gotta
Sports
start playing some
Texarkana,
Takeoff.
97.1 FM and 1400.
You know how it is. After they die, all of a sudden everybody likes him. You ever notice
Since
that?
2008, Kevin and Crystal Brown.
That's like me. Fox Sports Texarkana 97.1 FM, 1400 AM. I'm getting crunked up. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
I'm just making sure. Getting ready for a huge sports weekend. We have the Pleasant Grove Hawks JV football team in the studio. Devin Wyatt, our official photographer, General Patton. Who's that guy? I've seen him before. The guy in the back, the dad in the back.
Mr. Watts.
What's your name, son?
Brody Watts.
Brody Watson?
Brody Watts.
Brady Watts?
Brody Watts.
Oh, yeah, Brody Watts. Brody Watts is here. That's his dad, Mr. Watts. And we have 3 new players at the mic. I'm trying not to get feedback. Anyway, the reason we get feedback is not all y'all are wearing the headsets, and I don't know. Don't worry about it. Just talk real close to the mic. In case you're just tuning in, we have the Pleasant Grove Hawks JV football team in the studio. They won the district championship last night. Give them a round of applause. 43-8, knocking off Spring Hill. But let me tell you, Spring Hill's getting better. Next year they're going to be pretty good. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. But we have 3 new of the JV players with us. What's your name, son?
Jordan Patterson.
Oh, I know you. You play varsity.
Yes, sir.
Jordan Patterson. He'll be playing tonight. So, you play in JV and you play varsity. That's kind of weird, huh? Do you have to volunteer or do they ask you to do that?
They give me a choice if I want to dress out on the varsity nights.
Well, you might as well. They let you play. You'll definitely play tonight. Unfortunately, I'm afraid to say, and this is me, nobody here in the crowd, I'm afraid that tonight, that Spring Hill's going to be in it all the way up to the national anthem. I hate to say that, because I love those kids, but I think Patterson's going to play. So you're Brody Wyatt.
Brody Watts.
Why do I keep calling you Wyatt? Brody Watts. Let me guess. I think I know Brody. Are you a running back?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember Brody Watts. What's it like to play with Uncle Buck Anderson? He's playing varsity now.
I don't know. I guess it's cool.
He's a beast, man. Uncle Buck, are you serious? He's going to be.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a freshman that good? Be honest, like him.
He's pretty good. I mean,
I've seen one of Kari Johnson when he played.
Yeah.
When he was a freshman, he was a man playing him.
Kari was pretty good.
He is good. Does Kari ever talk to y'all? Give you a pep talk? He does?
He's a real friendly dude.
Absolutely.
Wow. Now with us is, I know this guy. What's your name?
Terrell Patton.
Yeah, that's Terrell Patton, General Patton's kid who's in here. What do you want to say to your dad? What an influence. This guy goes to all your games. He was in the Air Force. By the way, in honor of your dad, General Patton from the Air Force, a 4-star general. We would like to thank all the members of our military, current, former members, and the ones in heaven that gave the ultimate price. But what do you think about your dad?
My dad's great. I just want to thank him for everything that he does for me. He cuts my hair, does video, takes pictures.
He cuts your hair?
Yes, sir.
I was wondering who cut it. I thought it was a midget with the hiccups. It was General Patton? No, he does a good job with your hair. He might be able to get a job at the Hairy Armadillo, one of our sponsors of y'all's games. You ever thought about that, General Patton?
No,
You could get a
I'm
gig.
on it now.
Huh?
I'm on it now.
He's on it. He can make all kinds of bucks. Now, you also have Burn with you. Who's Burn?
Jackson Byrne.
Jackson Burn. Get the hell out of here. We're having a Burn band. What are you doing in here? No, I'm kidding you, Jackson. Jackson Burn. You must be on the track team with a name like Burn. Are you a burner?
I used to play track, but I don't play track do any track anymore.
You look like you're probably a tight end or something.
I play quick tackle. I used to play tight end.
You play quick tackle. I love it. Yeah. Quick tackles are very, very important. Coach Wyatt, hand the mic to Coach Wyatt. Coach, here's Devin Wyatt. I wanted to congratulate you.
Thank you.
Comment on your quick tackle, Burn.
Burn is a great dude. He actually really stepped up this year as a leader and leading Bible studies. Some days, like, he wouldn't even know, and I just asked him to lead, and he's really stepped up for these guys and put them on their back, put them on his back, and just been an all-around good dude. He plays hard every play. You don't have to ask him to hurry up or anything like that, but he goes hard every play.
All right, so say something about each of the other players in here, Coach.
Jordan Patterson, great athlete. He moves up and down from varsity, but he never complains. Never complains, and he's always running hard. He does anything I ask him to do. Any of the other coaches. Brody Watts, hard runner. He will run right through you. Does not care who you are. Good kid. Terrell Patton brings a boom on defense every play. He makes big stops when we need him. Good kid.
He reminds me of Caden McFadden.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. KJ, big dude. Big dude.
He reminds me of Tank. You know Tank?
Yes, sir. KJ, great blocker. Not selfish at all. He's kind of like Jackson in the sense that he's a good leader. He steps up. He's always talking. He's always encouraging the other players and everybody around him. Brings everybody up. Jay Rich, great athlete. What he forgot to say was he's a running back too. He forgot that part. But he's a good dude. He's going to be a great athlete as time goes on.
My Facebook.
Rolling, Richie.
While y'all are doing that, my Facebook's messed up. Why didn't you tell me, General Patton? What's wrong with this thing?
We won't air. I ain't want to tell.
Don't worry about it. I'll have to do it by hand like y'all did. What were you saying about Richie Rich?
Rolling Richie is not a selfish dude at all. He works hard every play, even though he doesn't get the ball as much as he would like to. He still blocks hard. He still runs hard.
He tells you to give him the dang ball, that kid. I like it.
Yes, sir. All these dudes are great. They're going to be great additions to the varsity and help build our culture up. And all these guys are full of till and heart and soul, and I love these dudes. So,
well, once again, congratulations on winning the JV championship. Give them a round of applause. That being said, y'all are going to have to share me the video because mine's messed up. While I'm sitting here doing a song and dance, while I have time, kids, you're going to love this. I say we take a look at our celebrity birthdays this morning.
Here's a look.
Happy birthday.
At today's celebrity birthday.
And the great thing about the celebrity birthdays are they're sponsored by Service First Electrical and Plumbing. You call them, they'll send out the real celebrity, the guy in the little truck. And today is November 3rd. And here are the celebrities celebrating birthdays today. We have the former governor of Massachusetts, Michael Dukakis, 89. Also celebrating a birthday today, if that wasn't enough. Comedian Dennis Miller is 69. How about sports commentator and former quarterback Phil Simms? He's 67 today. And Kendall Jenner, the TV personality from Keeping Up with the Kardashians, is celebrating a birthday today. 27. Whenever I talk about a Jenner, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I'm just going to say Kendall's 27. That's the celebrity birthdays. Now, it's very, very important that we take a look at local listeners that are celebrating birthdays today on the Leadoff Man Show. These people listen to the show. We have Corey Graves, Pastor Matt Graves' wife, celebrating a birthday today. Trina Collins, celebrating a birthday. Do you all remember former Pleasant Grove Hawk basketball great Evidence Ezier? Today's Evidence Ezier's birthday. Y'all know Evidence?
Yeah.
All right, I say, as we go to the break, let's sing happy birthday to Evidence, shall we? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear to you. Yeah, give him a hand. Evidence celebrating their birthday. By the way, the local birthdays were brought to you by Rocket Fast Car Wash. They're in the Grove. That's General Patton. That's Mr. Watts. Brody Watts' dad. And that is our JV coach, Devin Wyatt. My original Facebook page crashed. That's me.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays from us to you. We are Texarkana.
Fox Sports Texarkana, 97.1 FM, 1400 AM. Christmas is coming up, kids. I got the JV football team from PG. Give it up for them. They won the JV championship yesterday. They're in the studio. I want to be the first one to wish you all Merry Christmas. I'm already playing Christmas stuff, kids. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
Yeah, sorry.
We love Christmas over here at this radio station. All right, so my original Facebook thing crashed. So let's get Coach Wyatt to run my camera. Here, Coach. Thanks a lot. I want to let you know when I plug a microphone in to the camera, it messes up. So now I got 3 other kids in here. You got Roland Ritchie back in on the JV team. He caught the long pass yesterday in the JV championship win over Spring Hill. What's your name again, son? The big kid, the tackle?
Kevin Greer.
I got Kevin Greer.
Jay Rich.
Another Rich, Jay Rich. And then all the other guys are in here. Hey, Jay, who are the other players with us? Just let everybody know so they know.
Jordan Patterson.
Yeah, he plays varsity too.
Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah, he's tough.
We got Brody Watts, Terrell Patton, Jackson Byrne.
By the way, Terrell Patton's dad is in here, General Patton, our photographer for the JV team, and he cuts his son's hair. Thought I'd go ahead and let everybody know that because I want to get him a gig at the Harry Armadillo, where you can listen to the podcast of our Pleasant Grove games if you miss them. This is the Leadoff Man Show, and it's time now to try to give away $100 cash with the Secret Sound of the Day contest. Let's do it.
Now, the Secret Sound of the Day.
I'm going to play a sound. The first person that can call me at 903-255-7939 and tell me what it is will win $100. $100. Here it is. $100. Here's the secret sound of the day. Listen closely.
That's a crane.
Hopefully everybody heard that. Let me lower down. I don't want to get any feedback in here. Okay, so 903-255-7939 is the number if you want to guess the secret sound of the day. Brought to you by Freddie's Fast Cash, where they brought in thousands of dollars for free loans. While we're waiting for a winner with the secret sound, I'm going to get ready for this day in history. But before I do that, let's see who's calling. You're on the air. Who's this?
Brody.
Brody, you're sitting right here, son. Okay, well, I guess. Brody, what do you think the secret sound of the day is?
I think it was a roller coaster.
Brody thinks the secret sound of the day is a roller coaster. That's what I thought it was. Is it a roller coaster? I'm sorry, Brody. It's not a roller coaster. But I have some good news for you. I've got some real good news for you. We're going to take a look right now at what happened on this day in history.
And now,
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
this day in history.
I got the JV team from Pleasant Grove here. They won the district championship. All right, kids, who's your favorite history teacher? That's Brody. I have to hang up on him. Go ahead.
I'll say it's Coach Hart doing history.
That's Roland Ritchie.
Coach Hart, yeah.
Coach Hart does history. Oh, I didn't know that.
Hey, I'm gonna have to get my history teacher. Mr. Allen, Coach Allen. He really the best.
Coach Allen.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to go with Coach Allen as well.
Wow. Anybody else want to shout out to a history teacher?
Coach Hart.
Coach Hart.
Coach Hart.
Coach Hart.
I had him last year, but Coach Allen.
Coach Allen. There you go. See, these guys are more than just coaches.
I had him last year.
He was yours?
I had him last year.
That's Byrne. All right, well, I'm a history teacher too. And I'm going to give you a little lesson in history. Today is Thursday, November 3rd, the 307th day of the year. There's 58 days left in the year and about 50 days left till Christmas. It was on this day, November 3rd, in 1961, President John F. Kennedy established the U.S. Agency for International Development. How about this? In 1911, the Chevrolet Motor Car Company was founded in Detroit by Louis Chevrolet and William C. Durant. So there really was a Mr. Chevrolet. And that's what happened on this day in history. You know who this day in history is brought to you by? Glass Doctor at Texarkana. You need a windshield replaced, windows put in at your home or business. Call the Glass Doctor at Texarkana, 903-794-9332. They'll fix your pain. Oh, yeah. If you're just tuning in, this is the Leadoff Man Show. I'm Bob Del Giorno, and I've got the Pleasant Grove Hawks JV football team in here. They won the district championship. And we do a pick'em contest for entertainment purposes only and for glamorous prizes every week on Fox Sports Texarkana 97.1 FM and 1400 AM. It's brought to you by Brad Moore. Brad Moore is the new Boston market president at Farmers Bank and Trust. He's also their regional credit officer. So each week we pick games against the spread, and we do it on the Facebook page. Each weekly winner qualifies for the grand prize, 2 tickets to the Cowboys-Eagles game, and a flat screen TV from Flint's Furniture, TV, and Appliance down in Atlanta, Texas. I've got to find out who won last week. I haven't had time. But I do have the games for this week, and I'm going to put it on Facebook, and everybody can pick them. And I'll let you kids pick them if you want to. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, let's go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
The Pleasant Grove Hawks at Spring Hill tonight are favored by 42. That means if you pick PG, they got to win by 42. You all knew what the spread was in your game last night. I already told you it was 56. You all did not cover the spread for entertainment purposes. But I like the fact that you took it a little easy on them at the end.
Try to get that takedown.
We
had to.
Yeah.
Had to.
So Roland Ritchie,
Yeah, what's up?
Pleasant Grove favored by 42. Who do you like?
Pleasant Grove, all the way.
All right. Say your name before you give me the pick, too.
This is KJ Greer. I have Pleasant Grove. You know, Spring Hill, they a good team, but, you know, I feel like Pleasant Grove, we can come out on the top, you know, we can go get a stop, you know, and go out there and win.
All righty.
Jay Rich, you know, I got to go with Pleasant Grove. Spring Hill ain't touching us. We finna take these dubs.
Wow. Yeah, I think Akari's going to be dropping some dimes.
Absolutely.
Do I say drop a dime? How do you say it?
Dots.
They're dots?
Dot City. Dot City.
Dot City. Let me write this down. I want to be lit tonight. Dot City. Okay, I got it. Is that what that is? Akari threw a dot. Dot City. I'm on it. I'm on it, man. Tonight's gonna be the greatest broadcast of my life. Just don't plug in the mic on Facebook.
Yeah, Bobby.
Is that another one I need to know? All right, give me another pick. PG favored by 42. Who's this?
Terrell Patton, PG.
You got PG? Okay.
Jackson Burn, PG all the way.
Jackson Burns got PG.
Jordan Patterson, PG.
PG.
Brody Watts, PG.
All right, so everybody takes PG. I'm going to take PG too. I have PG winning 65-3. They're going to kick a field goal to avoid the shutout.
No, I think we shut them out.
I don't think they'll score.
I'm going to tell their coach to kick a field goal at the end just so I can be right. I'm the odds father. The Arkansas High Razorbacks are at home against D Queen. Arkansas High is favored by 35. I'm taking Arkansas High. I think they're going to win and cover. Coach Outlaw's doing a great job. TJ Wall. Is it TJ Wall, their quarterback?
Nate Wall.
Huh?
Nate Wall.
Oh, his brother. Who's TJ Wall?
That's his brother.
Oh, okay. Which Wall is it again?
Nate.
Nate Wall's the quarterback. I thought he's from PG. No? Okay, I'm cool with that. We got QB1. But I still think Nate Wall is going to win and cover the spread for Arkansas High. What do you think?
But they play.
Oh, they're playing D Queen.
Of course.
I'd hate to go to D Queen.
They're at 9.
All right, who's first? Give me your pick. Arkansas High, favored by 35.
Jay Rich, Arkansas, even though I don't like them.
Okay.
Roland Ritchie, Arkansas.
You like Arkansas.
Kevin Greer, I got Arkansas.
All right.
Jackson Burn, I got Arkansas.
All right.
Brody Watts, Arkansas. Shout out Cortland Loudermill. He rushing for 200 plus tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Give him a hand. I like that kid, Lattimore. If he does that, let's get him up next week.
That's my cousin. That's my cousin.
That's your cousin?
He lying. Actually,
That's his cousin.
Terrell Patton, Arkansas.
Interesting. Who said D-Queen? Let me get your pick. Who is it?
Jordan Patterson, D Queen.
Jordan Patterson's picking an upset. He's going with D-Queen. He refuses to take the Razorbacks. Arkansas. Who else? Coach White. He doesn't want to make a pick. He's only worried about Ouachita Baptist, Coach White. All right. We got to do the next one real fast. Texas High is favored by 28 at Pine Tree. I'm going to take Texas High.
Jay Rich, Texas High.
All right.
Kevin Greer. I'll give me Texas High by 35.
All right.
Jackson Byrne, I'll take Texas High.
It's in the book.
Jordan Patterson, T High.
Wow.
Terrell Patton, T High.
Cool.
Brody Watts, Pine Tree with the upset.
What?
Roller Richie Ponce with a. What's the name?
What'd you say, Dot?
Pine Tree.
Pine Tree.
Pine Tree with the upset.
Pine Tree's going to be throwing some dots.
Actually, can I change it?
Who?
Can I change it? No, you can't change it.
No changing. Who's got the next one? Uh-oh, Coach Wyatt is a pick.
I'm gonna say T High with this one. Again with the shout out, Tristan Powell, my cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's your cousin. Awesome. Who else? Any other picks?
I'll go again. Kevin Greer, Texas High. I'll give a shout out to Alex Hines.
It's good that y'all are friends with those kids.
Hey, Texas High, Javon Johnson, shout him out. And T-Ball, running them balls.
So how do I say that you're dropping it? How do I say the dot thing again? What do I say?
How you do, Jerry?
Throwing dots.
You're throwing dots. I'll practice that all day today. Do y'all like the University of Arkansas Razorbacks?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Does any of you like them?
Horrible.
Only
I
one.
support 'em.
I like.
Well,
I like Landon Jackson though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Landon
That's it
Jackson.
right there.
All right, because they're going to talk about him. I got to play it right now, I think. I forgot to play the Razorback report brought to you by Smiles of Arkansas. They talk about Landon Jackson's block field goal in this report. Smiles of Arkansas. If you're not on Arkansas Boulevard, you're not at Smiles of Arkansas. Here's our Razorback report this morning. I forgot to play it.
Welcome to the Arkansas
Sponsored.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield Razorback Report, a daily look at Razorback athletics. Health insurance has never been easier in Arkansas Blue.
It's a very interesting show. Am I getting any views, Coach?
Receive friendly customer service and pay your bill all in one
That's
spot.
it? That's all right. It's early in the morning.
Football next.
When I get General Patton's video, we're going to have all kinds of views, man. It's going to go viral. He edits them.
The battle against all odds.
I'm just a radio guy.
Some, it's
I'm just a
taking the
cameraman.
first step.
You're the cameraman, General Patton. He's even got $1 on. Is that a real dollar? You wasted $1?
If I ever go broke.
And with the name
I'm going to do that on my phone. That's awesome. Huh? I got to put that on my phone.
Arkansas Blue Cross
How about
Blue
like a
Shield.
fake $1 million bill on there?
Razorback fans are loyal,
And
and
it's still-
Domino's rewards
We used to
loyalty.
take them,
Domino's,
like,
you can now earn
those
Piece
fake
of the
$1
Pie
million
rewards points.
bills,
Get free pizza anywhere
and like,
you order,
I'm
not just
really
online,
rich.
including
I really
orders
like you to
placed
go
by
out.
phone or in store.
Here's $1
Sign up at
million. We might give to a girl. Some of those girls like,
$1
$1 million.
per day earns points.
You work hard for your business,
There's
so
no such
First
thing as $1
Security
million
works hard
bill.
for you. We offer tools to improve cash flow, pay bills faster, and more.
You know, $1 million now is like $100,000 50 years ago, huh?
Think better. FSBank.com. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
I'm not buying a lottery ticket, though. I found out there's only 1 in 237 million chance of winning. That's almost impossible. There's a better chance I get struck by lightning.
Bobby D.
Huh?
Patton wants another sucker.
Yeah, here. I got those when I was trick-or-treating.
Hand me the blue one.
Dude, I went and put a white sheet on my head like I was a ghost and like cut the eyes and stuff out. Walked around, they didn't know, they thought I was a kid. I got all kinds of candy.
Get over there, talk to him.
Heck yeah, that's for sure.
then everybody talks to special teams. I think that enthusiasm kind of helped us with all those situations that we've been talking about.
You're talking about the block punt,
Kickoff
bucket.
on Saturday, that means a noon pregame. And we'll have a preview when we join you tomorrow on the Razorback Report.
We'll have more Razorback news tomorrow on the
What an
Arkansas
action-packed
Blue
show
Cross
this
and
is.
Blue Shield Razorback Report. Your local health insurance experts are ready to help.
I'll try not to get feedback. Talk real close to the mic if you talk.
Make an appointment at an Arkansas Blue Welcome Center.
And you can listen to the Razorback game right here on Fox Sports Texarkana, 97.1 FM, 1400 AM. That pick'em contest I'm going to put up on Facebook. I gave you the high school games. The college games on our pick'em contest are Texas favored by 2.5 at Kansas State. And TCU at home favored by 9.5 versus Texas Tech. Georgia favored by 8 at home against Tennessee. I'm going to go ahead and predict an upset. I think Tennessee is going to beat them, to be honest with you. I think Tennessee might be the best team in the country. Rocky Top. The Crimson Tide of Alabama favored by 13.5 at LSU. LSU is a lock at home, Death Valley. Alabama is not going to cover 13.5 points. It might even go to OT. So those are just some of the games on our sheet. When we come back, I'll check the traffic. I'll have Bobby D. Slays, and I'll wrap up our exclusive interview with the Pleasant Grove Hawks JV football team that won the district championship yesterday. 15 before 8, don't be late. If you have to be to school or work by 8, you have 15 minutes to get there. Thanks for bringing me Shotgun. Bobby D. on Fox Sports Texarkana, 97.1 FM at 1400 AM.
Jesus said a house divided will fall. I wonder why our president is.
Let's take a look at the traffic.
Holiday meal today from Texas Chuck Wagon at 1200 North Kings Highway in Nash.
This goes out to the Alabama Crimson Tide taking on LSU Saturday night in Death Valley. You Alabama players, don't take that ass whipping too serious. Just saying. And this is the Leadoff Man Show with me, Bobby D. I've got the... Oh, wait, I forgot to... we got to do traffic. Oh, yeah. I checked in with the Texarkana, Texas, and Texarkana, Arkansas police departments. It didn't play my traffic bet it was supposed to play. But anyway, there's no accidents. The traffic was brought to you by Flint, Crawford, and Cogburn. If you believe you're entitled to compensation because of injuries in an accident, call Flint, Crawford, and Cogburn for a free consultation. 903-417-0588. I'm going to have to go get medicine balls at the Starbucks today before I do the football game tonight. I'm still trying to get my voice back from that volleyball match that the Pleasant Grove Lady Hawks won when they won the Bi-District Championship. But we have the JV football team from Pleasant Grove in the studio. They won the JV football championship. Give them a round of applause. Devin Wyatt is in here, their head coach. You kids are awesome. Now, you kids are too young to know that people used to read the newspaper. Did y'all know that? We used to read the paper.
Yes, sir.
You have relatives still read the paper? Anybody?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
See? I read the paper. But we also have news on our website, Fox Sports Texarkana, 97.1 FM, 1400 AM's website, foxsportstexarkana.com. But shot on the show. So here they are. Say your name and a parting shot to all your fans listening to us. Go. Let's do it. It's your parting shot. JV football players, they won the district championship. Each of y'all say your name and a parting comment. It's like I didn't know what a dot was. You don't know what a parting shot is. Now you know. How do I do that?
This Roller Richie, and I want to thank Bobby D for having me on the show. It was a great opportunity.
Who came up to you after the touchdown pass?
Bobby D.
Yeah, I did. I was all over. I was going to go out there and do the gritty. But I got to credit your quarterback. He dropped a dot.
I'm Kevin Greer, and I gotta give a shout out to Bobby. Thanks for letting us on our show, Bobby. I'm really glad to be on here.
You can come anytime you want, son.
Yes, sir, Bobby.
I'm going to give you a glamorous prize when you leave.
This is Jay Rich. Shout out to Bobby D for having me up here and just let me be on the show.
You can come on anytime you want. Just knock on the door.
Jordan Patterson. Shout out to Bobby D for letting me come out here and be on this interview.
And Jordan, I know you wanted to win the secret sound of the day. Just remember, if you win, I'm going to just tape your check on the window and say...
Leave it on that doorstep.
Just so you know.
All right, this is Brody Watts. I want to shout out the Italian Stallion for having us here today, and it's a good opportunity, and thank you.
Hey, he's got some good pipes, Coach. Wyatt, he might want to be a DJ. Never know.
This is Terrell Patton. Shout out to Bobby D for letting us on the show, and be on the lookout for all of us.
Y'all are coming tonight, right? To the game?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Coach Wyatt's going to run a limo. Or we'll get Coach Lee to drive you. He's kind of slow, though. You might get there for the second quarter if Coach Lee drives you.
This is Jackson Byrne. I just want to say thank you for allowing all of us to be on this show tonight, and come out and support the Hawks.
Yes!
For a
Yes,
win.
sir.
Yes!
Yes, sir. Let's go.
You're no longer banned, Byrne. You can come whenever you want on the show. Who's next?
That's right.
Coach Wyatt's going to have a parting shot.
Hey, I just want to say thank you, Bobby D, for letting these guys come on and inviting us into your studio and just giving us time out your day. I want to shout out all the PG coaches and staff. They do a great job every day. And y'all come support the Hawks. Hawk Nation, let's fly.
I'm proud of you guys. Give yourself a round of applause. I've been big fans of y'all all year. I'd like to sit here all day and do this show. But unfortunately, the Thursday edition of the Leadoff Man Show is now officially over.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
Fake news.
Hell no!
German? Forget it, he's rolling.
And it ain't over now. Because when the going gets tough,
I get going. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 7 till 8. Till then, God bless, take care, and so long, everybody.
let's get going. Who's with me?
I'm with you, Bellucci.
Let's go. Come on.
Mama, put the coffee on. The Italian Stallion's on his way.
My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister
Wait,
thanks you.
I got glamorous prizes.
Thank you.
Y'all get glamorous. Hold on, don't go. You get a
God
glamorous
bless
prize.
The United States of America.
Let's go get the glamorous prizes. They get a glamorous prize. You can end it. Did you hit it? Yes, sir. All right, follow me.